The start of a new season at UPMC Park is now less than an hour away. But before we turn that page to 2023, there is one more item to attend to from last season. Our sports director, John Leidig, and our Isaac Petcash are down at UPMC Park tonight. And gentlemen, we are now just moments away from raising that banner for the 2022 Southwest Division Champions. What a year it was.
Yeah, Ethan, you're right, and welcome here to UPMC Park on a beautiful night here to be here for baseball and to honor that team, Isaac, from last year. Boy, was that a fun group to watch. You think back to just getting in, that Richmond series, and then the run they made all the way to Somerset.
Well, and think about it. This was a year last year where there were so many good teams at the top. Remember, it was Richmond in the first half. They lost out by one game. Then you get Bowie, a team that really stood out in the second half of the season as well. They were able to get all the way to the championship series that win over Richmond, running into a tough Somerset team. But again, as close as the organization has ever come, and you'd like to believe they can build off of it this year, but a year to remember last season for sure.
Yeah, we're just moments away from that. Prior to the unveiling here of the banner, as Kyle, if you want to point up there, our cameraman, you can see some of the players up there getting prepared for this unveiling. The players are up there with Greg Gagne, the voice of the Erie SeaWolves. Isaac, it was certainly a great season last year. And Jordan Polanco being honored right now as the visiting clubhouse attendant of the year, but they also honored the United Way and the contributions, the strikeouts the SeaWolves had in 2022 last year.
Yeah, 1,373 of them, and it goes to show again how good the season was with the pitching, right? Starting pitching was such a big strength of the team last season, part of the reason they were able to get here. But again, you look at last season, John, everything came together. They didn't have the Riley Green, Spencer Torkelson, Ryan Kreidler, but what they did have was a successful 1-9 lineup in the order. And as we can see here in just a minute, Gabe Alvarez getting ready to unveil the banner. This goes to show first division title since 2007. This is something you can build on for the years to come.
Yeah, and you heard Gabe Alvarez earlier in the media day last week. He said he thinks this team is even better. Of course, there's going to be roster turnover as you got some of the guys from last year's team getting set. Adam Wolf down there, Billy Lesher. You got Yaya Shentouf, the SeaWolves sensation for many of the fans. Gabe Alvarez up there. As we're going to keep you, we're about 30 seconds. They're getting ready to unveil this here. As again, this will be the 5th Division Championship banner. Isaac, what a moment here to kick off the 2023 season.
And again, it gives you momentum coming into the year, right? You start the season off this season strong, 2-1 against Akron. You own the tiebreaker, and when you can unveil a banner like this, it gets the fans excited, it gets the team excited, and it gives you something to play for. Yeah, it's not the majors, but what it is a step towards that, and it goes to show that this organization and this team, they can go a long way and maybe get even further and raise a overall league championship banner this season if they have that success that manager Alvarez believes they will.
And a lot of it's going to do with their pitching as they get set for this one. I believe we are just seconds away. Yaya Shentouf there as they get set for this one. And let's see if we can, they're getting ready here. The Yaya Shentouf in place with Adam Wolf and company as they get set to announce this division banner. The cameras are in place. Thanks, folks, for sticking with us as manager Gabe Alvarez is up there. They're getting set, I believe. Yaya's ready. You can see he's got the excitement. He's ready for this moment as we get set here for the SeaWolves banner unveiling. We're waiting for you here. Appreciate your patience as they get ready for the 5th division title after winning it a year ago. And they get set. Hopefully, maybe we're getting an Eastern League title banner coming into next year. Here we go.
Your support. The Erie SeaWolves won a hard-fought battle to capture a playoff spot on the final day of the 2022 regular season. The SeaWolves then swept the Richmond Flying Squirrels in a best-of-3 series to win the 2022 Southwest Division title. And tonight, we mark that achievement by installing a new commemorative marker here at UPMC Park. We would like to recognize manager Gabe Alvarez and the Erie SeaWolves players and staff who completed one of the finest seasons in team history. And at this time, we would like to ask Gabe to help us unveil the 2022 Division Championship banner.
All right, there it is, folks. The 2022 Division Championship for Isaac Petcash. I'm John Leidig. Thanks for sticking with us. We'll have much more on the Divisional Championship banner coming up tonight. Ethan, back to you in the studio.